And the number one story of the weekend, you guessed it, best team in ball is right here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Danny Dimes, only guy to do everything that he's done and not have a turnover. The Colts, the only team to ever do what they've done and not have a turnover. The percentage of scoring drives higher than anybody that's ever played ball. Only having one punt through 3 full games of NFL action is better than everybody that's ever done it before. The defense is all over the place. Brought in the right guys. Lou Anarumo, D coordinator, being one of the right guys being brought in, let alone Cam Bynum and Moni. The energy on the defensive side, different than it's ever felt. And on offense, Tyler Warren is the one. And Danny Dimes is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was always this good. I don't know if the Giants ruined it, because you see Saquon, he leaves, he wins the Super Bowl. Danny Dimes right now on pace to win an MVP after getting an opportunity that isn't in the New York Giants uniform or organization. What he's doing is awesome. Pittman's awesome.
Yeah.
The offense is awesome. The offensive line is awesome. Jonathan Taylor scored 3 touchdowns. We like that.
Yep.
We like that a lot. Okay, let's get some tackles, 244. We like that a lot. Let's go and up value of entire team here. Tuning up the band as the boys were rolling down Broadway. You see that? That's Broadway down there in Nashville.
That is Broadway.
I've been down there.
Yeah, great play. I would say
Great
Nashville, the city itself, maybe favorite in the country.
Yeah. Really?
It's top 5 without a doubt.
That's a hell of a statement.
It's top
You just
5
came
without
from
a-
Miami.
Without a body of water, it's
Okay, yeah, without body of water.
yeah.
Miami doesn't have body of water either, really. Coral Gables, I didn't see that.
You
I
get the one.
Flew over it. Yeah, could feel it. Miami, Coral Gables, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wasn't in Miami, was in Coral Gables the entire time. Absolutely glorious. Actually thought about buying a house down there. Was zillowy.
Okay.
All weekend.
Good enough.
While I was down there.
Property's cheap down there.
Nashville, great time.
Yes.
Yeah, when it comes to strictly inside city limits, it is top 3. In the
Yeah, I
country.
don't even know how to do the numbering system because I haven't been to every city, and every city I've had a good time.
You've been to the major ones. You're not put in one of those shitty ones.
Nashville is awesome. So we hope that their team becomes good. We hope they become great. I don't know about Coach down there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Coach is going to get fired in the next few weeks here, I think.
It looks like it might be good for him. He is.
Yeah.
He's an angry man.
Yeah.
Wow, tight.
Real
he is.
sawed-off prick. Yeah.
What's that?
What?
You said he saw it off a little bit. It does sound like he is that way.
Yeah, just a little bit. And it's not his fault that the Colts are putting him in a living hell. I think Pittman said is the smartest team I've ever been around. But, I mean, has there ever been a greater start for new ownership? I guess we can say Commanders, but they didn't even start 3-0 last year. Like, when it comes to the big three, this is unbelievable. I don't know if there's ever been, when it comes to just same players for the most part, same coaching staff.
Well, there's one pretty big difference.
Huge. Probably the biggest.
And I got a lot of heat from a lot of people that don't know ball on the internet last season. There is one pretty big difference. And I'll tell you what, might be the greatest quarterback that's ever played in the NFL.
Yeah.
Might be the best player
So good.
of all time. So smart. So I was talking to name drop. Boom, coming. Peter Berg. Okay, he makes movies. Peter Berg, Giants fan. I think in that area, knew Danny Dimes the entire time. And whenever Danny Dimes got drafted, obviously all Giants people were like, who's it? No, remember the reaction?
Oh, yeah, they went crazy.
So Peter Berg started doing research on this guy. He's like, oh, my happiness is going to depend upon this guy, like blah, blah, blah. His dad, I think Giants fan, the whole thing. Like, he gets in there. And then I guess people ought to do, like, this guy can throw the ball like 80 yards if he has it. Like, he can run faster than literally everybody. He's got a Duke brain. So, like, from day one, Peter Berg's like, run, throw far, super genius. This should be a guy. And then in the Giants, it doesn't work out. Then he goes to Minnesota, and they're like, Minnesota's thinking about offering him. They really like what they're seeing. But nobody really knows what it's going to look like. And then with Shane Steichen's offense, feels like he is just fully in control, understands it entirely. Shane has empowered him, and we got weapons.
Yes.
We got guys for him.
chess
It's like he's getting a chance, I think, to finally be the quarterback that he is. But did he need to go through all the shit to get here? Is the question, I guess.
Yeah, probably. And look, it takes time. We talk about it all the time. Like, it's hard to play in the National Football League, and you need the people around you, not only people on the field, but the coaches from the top down, the ownership level. You mentioned the big three. But what that tweet from Conte is the biggest thing, because the biggest issue with Daniel Jones throughout his career was turning the ball over. Not only interceptions, but fumbling the ball ball. So to go through 3 complete games without turning the ball over, only punting, one time is crazy. So him playing well on offense is huge. Us, starting it off, Kenny Moore with a pick 6. So going on the road in the division rival, they talked about kind of even with the intros, they were like, these guys don't have their energy. They're not ready to play today. So when you kind of put that fork in them early and kind of suck the energy out of that building on the road, one of those games I would assume the coach said, hey, we're going to have to bring our own juice, boys, down here in the Music City. And they did. Kenny Moore did. He left for the injury. We signed Mike Hilton this week, but a big start on both sides of the ball. But Daniel Jones, he has been playing phenomenal. Jonathan Taylor, you mentioned him earlier, like that long touchdown run, that's the type of shit that get the whole team on the sideline juiced and going, man. So when you see your guy doing shit like this, you're like, okay, yeah, we're going. So, I mean, it's all on the table right now. 3-0, played, the combined record of the 3 opponents we played, a little ugly, but I like where we're at.
I like his celebration, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It is great. Don't love what he did, but he's certainly a good football player and seemingly got a lot of years left, too. A lot of years left. Very fresh, very fast. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who knows all the things that maybe we weren't able to cover there. Senior NFL insider for ESPN, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter. Schefter, let's wrap it up here on the Colts. Danny Dimes, is this what he was supposed to be? Is this what he always was? It was just the Giants uniform and organization, or what is kind of what you're hearing about Danny Dimes on a renaissance type year?
Look, I remember I said this past off season when there were some teams that were going to be in the market for a quarterback. I was surprised at the level of people that had the level of interest that they did in Daniel Jones. Now, not all the situations materialized, and the Colts were the team that made the most sense and pursued him the most aggressively. But there were some very smart football people that really liked Daniel Jones, that had an interest in making a move on him that didn't need to. And so he winds up at Indianapolis. And again, let's remember this, Pat. I would have to look, but was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, roughly, that the Giants signed him to a contract for about $40 million a year?
Three. They made the playoffs, remember, Minnesota, that whole thing?
No, I remember. Okay, so it was 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, they gave him a contract befitting of a franchise quarterback. And that was a year in which what he did was magic. And in fact, it was so impressive that they opted to re-sign him over Saquon Barkley because they couldn't do both.
Wow.
So they chose over Saquon Barkley.
We don't need to do that.
Right?
Hey, we don't need you to be doing that right there, okay? We don't need you to be doing that. We're having a good time with Danny Dimes right now. Could have paid both, okay? Could have paid both. There are places that have certainly made it possible in that type of situation, but we love him here in Indy. Feels like he fits the town perfectly. Not scared to go have a couple beers with the boys, too, which we love and it. We respect. This is from Danny Dimes equals franchise Viagra. Amen. Let them. Okay. Hashtag I don't want to overreact, but thank you, Brian Dable. Since that big dumb dipshit couldn't figure out how to unlock the most talented person to ever play the quarterback position, Colts get a Super Bowl. First Saquon, now Dimes. Somebody put Mara on suicide watch. I'm worried for the guy. I do wonder what it's like for Mara to watch Danny just do what he's doing right now. Only team in history to have no turnovers and win this amount. Only team in history only have one punt through the first 3 weeks. So not only is it like we're not punting, it's like we're not turning it over. We just score all the time. Danny Dimes just scores all the time. I think it's like 70% of the scoring drives or 80% of scoring drives or something like that. I forget what it is. It's absolutely insanity. And Danny Dimes is the maestro of it all. Yeah. And Danny Dimes is the new piece that's just been dropped in there alongside Tyler Warren, who is filthy as a football player. The Colts are in a great spot, and I do assume that Mara is having a couple of whoa. He's able to, did we know he was able to? Was he also? What could he do to? Why weren't we? And now we're thinking over here in Indy. Thank you for burying this guy under hell. Basically where he was for a long time. Media, everything, just getting attacked. This dude's gotten so callous that he's just so locked in. Yep. Nothing can really bother him, and he's seen every defense. He's just very comfortable in front of everything. And the Shane Steichen offense, very complicated, I think. I think there's a lot of shit going on in there. You're seeing him get to his third read a couple of different times. You're seeing them shift and pick up blitzes and do that shit. It's like they weren't able to do that, obviously. Shane Steichen wasn't able to do that for a while because we had new quarterback that's never played football and has never seen any of it. And then, boom, now we got Danny Dimes. Shane Steichen's sleeping a lot better, too. Shane Steichen's thanking Daboll greatly for everything that's going on right now.
Well, for Mara, it's not just, I mean, the winning and everything and the Saquon stuff, sure, but like all these stats that we're seeing come out, it's like, hey, guess what? Peyton Manning never did this with the Colts. Peyton Manning isn't even as good with the Colts as Danny Dimes is right now. So it's that extra little knife in his back. Like, hey, not only did you get rid of Daniel Jones, who's very good, you may have gotten rid of the next coming of Peyton Manning as well. So here's just a nice little reminder for that every time you open up your phone.
All the ownership is looking. I wish I could get Peyton Manning.
yeah.
They're like, Mara, actually.
Like,
We need a Dan Jones.
Yeah.
AJ, your thoughts on if a player can have this? I mean, we saw it with Baker, I guess is what people would say. We see it with Sam Darnold. Seattle might be, you never know.
We'll be seeing it with Mac right now.
Could be seen with Mac Jones with San Francisco. What's next for him? We shall see. It's like Carson Wentz right now with KOC.
Geno, of course.
Geno Smith now, full-time guy, face of the franchise. It's like, is this another one of those situations?
It sure looks like it. I mean, he's definitely proven you right, I think, Daniel Jones and the team, but it just shows you, like, the quarterback position, especially in the NFL, like, you rely so much on, whoever that offensive play caller is, your offensive line, and then your weapons around you, and you have a run game. Like, you're just relying on so many things around you. Daniel Jones definitely has all those pieces in place around him, and the dude's absolutely taking advantage of his opportunity. The fact that if he was just a game manager and hadn't turned the ball over, they may still be 3-0 and still be playing well, but he's not turning the ball over and pushing the ball downfield, making big plays, putting the balls in windows that like he normally hasn't done in the past. So he and Steichen, they got something figured out, man. And credit to this O-line because they look good too.
Well, and what sucks even more, just on the opposite end of that spectrum, and maybe there's an overreaction in here, is like how far off some people can seemingly fall. Like C.J. Stroud, after his first year, was going to be the one, and he set all those records. And now the Texans, I saw people, and I don't agree with this whatsoever, but I saw Texas fans on the internet with real names and check marks calling for D'Amico Ryan's head.
No!
I saw.
What?
That's week 3 of the NFL season, though.
Yeah.
The stats say if you stink early, you're going to stink late. People are saying numbers and everything that has happened in the history of the NFL are telling us this team sucks.
You need an offensive line.
Need a good offensive line, need a good play caller.